So today is going to be the first episode of a new series called Car Talk Tuesday, or just Car Talks, but they're going to be uploaded every Tuesday and Thursday. And basically what these kind of episodes are, if you enjoy my yap sessions, then you're going to love these types of videos. It's basically just me on my way to work, just talking about my thoughts on anything. I pick a topic that I wrote down and I just kind of speak my mind on it. That's about it while driving. Car talks. I know, very original. So today's topic that we're going to be talking about is why I even do this in the first place. Why do I even do YouTube? What's the reasoning behind it? One is because, oh, hold on. All right, there we go. I didn't want to crash. One is because I genuinely enjoy making YouTube. Making videos, creating video ideas, coming up with video ideas. I'm kind of bound right now to the tech, but I have a lot of cool ideas that I have for the future of the channel. And it's more like a hobby to me. I don't really expect this to go anywhere. If it does, that would be sick. Don't get me wrong. That would be my dream, would be to do this as a job. And, you know, I've always wanted to have like my own brand, but that's not the main reason why I do it. It's more of, if it happens, it happens. That'd be dope. But two, there's a couple reasons. The second reason is because I always thought it would be a cool idea for my kids if they would be able to see how I looked, acted, what was my personality, basically how I was growing up. Because, I mean, think about, because I plan to have kids, I don't know, ideally later in my late 20s, possibly 30. That would be the goal. You know, I would want to live off my life, you know, complete most of my bucket list until then, which is going to be a topic eventually that I could get into. But I want to first answer this question on why I do YouTube. So, be for my kids. I always thought it'd be a dope idea. Like, take you guys for example. Imagine if you were able to see how your parents were when they were teenagers. Because I'm 19 right now. So, imagine my kids being able to see from when I was 19 till whenever. That'd be pretty cool, right? It would be interesting to see. And on top of that, it would be cool from when I'm older. I could look back now. To my older self, these videos could be very cringy because I cringe just watching myself or even hearing my own voice. I hate hearing my own voice, but unfortunately, that's kind of it's in the job description. You kind of have to in this job. You have to get comfortable listening to your own voice, which is definitely a skill that I'm trying to develop because, man, is it tough. I'm not gonna lie, most of the times when I rewatch my videos, I watch them like pretty low volume where I can't really hear myself. Mostly because I'm trying to focus on how Noah did his editing and if I enjoy it, and I always throw out ideas for him in the future. We're starting off small, but we'll get there. So, first reason is I do it as a hobby. Second is because I do it for my kids. And then, and third, now this is going to be kind of, what I've realized is when I'm recording, I tend to enjoy playing video games more, if that makes any sense. Because, think about it. When I'm recording, my ultimate goal is to try to entertain you guys. Because if I'm not being entertained, then it's going to be pretty hard art to fake entertaining people. But when you're recording, you're trying to, you know, give commentary, not be silent, which is sometimes pretty hard. There will be times I catch myself just being silent for a good amount of time because I was just focusing on the game, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta talk. You know what I mean? But when I am trying to like entertain you guys and create commentary, I tend to enjoy the video game more because I'm trying to be, you know, put out a lot of energy into it. And those are honestly the main reasons as to why I do YouTube. And then the other stuff, it's more of not really why, more of it would be cool if it happened. Like, it would be cool if my channel blows up and I could start, you know, making money. I could start doing this for a living. I could have my own brand, you know, be able to provide merch and all that. That would be sick. But it's not the sole reason why. The way I do my channel, it's honestly just very whatever I feel like doing. If I feel like making a vlog, I'll make a vlog. If I feel like recording, I don't really have a specific game that I don't really have a specific game that I think, oh, this game is gonna make me a lot of views, I gotta upload it. It's more of, do I feel like uploading the game? Or, you know what I mean? Usually, when it comes to single-player games, if I'm playing a single-player game, I'll most likely record it. It's because... Oh, okay. I passed a cop, and I saw the red lights, like, not red lights, but the brake lights. And I was like, oh, damn, am I about to get pulled over? But, no, I'm in the clear. I hate cops. I hate getting pulled over. It's the worst. Part of it is because I've seen too many videos on bad cops and all that. But that is not a topic that I'm gonna go into today. We're gonna go back to YouTube. But it would be sick to have all that stuff. I think a lot of people do, in a way, wish that they could have this as a job. Because when you think about it, especially a lot of people like to do what makes them happy for a living. At least a lot of people do. Unfortunately, though, when it comes to business, you kind of have to pick what's smart, not really. Because sometimes your passion doesn't give you money. But sometimes it does. So, you never know. Unfortunately, though, in the more entrepreneurial aspect, you do have to be a little more realistic on, you know, what, even if it's not something maybe you're not. Because I doubt, I mean, take like garbage companies, for example. I doubt the guys, I really doubt the owner's passion was garbage. Unless his passion was cleaning up the environment, which I guess taking out the trash is. I mean, that's more of recycling, but because, I mean, most of our garbage either gets incinerated or thrown into landfills. So not really, now that I think about it, that doesn't really make much sense. It's more like recycling companies. This is a very random topic. I'm a very random guy. I'm not even gonna hold you. My mind goes through like 45 different thoughts all at once. I change topics all the time. I don't know if it's ADHD. I never got diagnosed with it, nor have I ever asked. I feel like it's most likely ADHD because my mind goes crazy all the time. I am always thinking. I'm definitely an overthinker, which the way I look at it is bad and good. Because a lot of times the stuff that I overthink about tend to be either right in the scenario or it was a good thing to overthink and saved me from possibly, being put in a bad situation. So I don't really look at overthinking as a really, really bad thing. It all depends on, because obviously there's a spectrum to everything, you know what I mean? So it all depends how far you take it. If, one person is, because there's overthinking and then there's paranoia, which that's its own separate, at least in my opinion, that's the spectrum where it kind of goes to. There's overthinking and paranoia, because paranoia is when people, you're not thinking rationally at all, you're just, yeah. But there is some dope things that I have planned for the channel. February, I might be going skiing for the first time, and I want to vlog it. That would be pretty dope. Never went skiing before, I know. Crazy. And it's crazy too, because I live in a place where it snows pretty bad. So you would think I would go skiing, but I never did. Because, my school did. My parents never could afford it, but my school, we had a ski club. I think it was every Saturday. We would go to some mountain, and we would go to Bristol Mountain and go skiing over there. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I forgot if they paid for the skis or you were able to bring your own skis or did you have to pay for the rent? I kind of forgot how it worked because I never did it. But I was just never really that interested in it. I didn't want to use up my Saturdays. Because when I was younger, I used to play video games all the time. That was always what I looked forward to. Besides soccer, I did do soccer my entire high school career. And this guy is riding my fucking ass. It's always a Mustang. Oh wait, that's not a Mustang. Speaking of Mustangs, my dream muscle car is a Mustang. When I get myself my first fun car, it's gonna be a Mustang. It might just be my Italian genes, but growing up, I've always loved the way a red Mustang sounds, looks, and I'm personally, I like the convertibles when it comes to fun cars, because I like to have when I drive, during the summer, right now it's winter, it's freezing outside, so I'm not gonna roll the windows down. But during summer, I always drive with the windows down. Always, because I just prefer it. I'm able to blast music and not feel as guilty about it because it's not, the sound doesn't get all crammed in one small space. It gets displaced from outside. Yeah. I don't know when that day's gonna happen, getting a Mustang. Really, we'll see. We'll see. I do tend to. One thing that I go back and forth on about how I view upon it is as far as pushing yourself, because I tend to, because I've never agreed with the whole idea behind working towards 65, 70 now, working towards 65 or 70, then I can retire, then I get to enjoy life and have a lot of money, then I can get the nice car. I never agreed with that idea because when I'm 70 or 65, a nice car isn't as cool anymore. Where am I going to be driving to even use it that often? You know what I mean? So I just never agreed with it. So I always wanted to become successful at a young age. I would love it if I became a millionaire in my 20s. Or at least pretty close by 20. So I could get the nice car or get a nice house or, you know what I mean? Because then I can enjoy it while I'm young. Instead of waiting till I'm, fucking, all my friends have families and kids and all that. So I tend to, not really beat myself, but I get upset if, let's say, like 18, let's take 18 for example. That whole year was crazy in the sense of, yeah, I got a lot of experience towards stuff, but as far as money goes, I didn't get shit. It was honestly probably worse, because after I graduated high school, I had a hernia surgery because I got it from working out. I don't really know when I got it, but I had a hernia, so I had to get hernia surgery. So I couldn't. At the time, I worked a manual labor job. Couldn't do that for like 3 months. Then after I left that job, after that, I was working at another company called Service Master, where I was basically destroying houses that had fire damage or water damage, and that was cool. But then in December, I had a nose surgery because I had a deviated septum, and so I couldn't do that manual labor anymore. And then on top of that, I found a new job because I didn't want to do manual labor. Shit was ass. So I tried out sales, and the job was cool-ish. It was door to door, but I wasted it. It was such like a stupid job. But I was working damn near 12 hours on top of working out, so I didn't get any time to record. On top of the fact that the job itself kind of sucked. It really wasn't making a lot, because door to door is brutal. It did teach me though that I do kind of like sales. I definitely prefer it over, because now I'm at another sales job. I definitely do prefer it over manual labor any day of the week, but I didn't accomplish much because I didn't really gain much money from that. And then I got all my money back and then moved out, and then that had a whole situation, and then I lost all that money, and now I'm back to square one. So that entire year was basically pointless. I learned a lot. I gained experience, but I didn't gain much. So I tend to beat myself up over it. But at the same time, though, if you don't push yourself, then you don't really accomplish your goals. So it's one of those things I go back and forth on. And I have arrived at work, so I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. But let me know if you guys enjoy these car talks. I kind of do it to practice, well, one, something new on the channel, two, to practice for, because eventually I would love to start a podcast. So I could practice talking, basically. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.